we're going to talk about something that's completely changed the game for local businesses, especially restaurants, how their digital presence has, well, become their most valuable real estate. So let me ask you something and be honest. Where are you going to look for dinner tonight? The last time you wanted to try a new spot, what did you do? You pulled out your phone, right? The days of just, wandering down the street and hoping you'd stumble upon some amazing hidden gem, those days are pretty much over.
If you did pull out your phone, you are absolutely not alone. 80% of diners now search online before they even think about where to eat. Which brings us to our first big idea here. The restaurant's new front door. How these digital platforms became the first place we interact with a restaurant. Platforms like Google Maps, Instagram, TikTok, and Yelp, they're now acting as the new front door for restaurants. That first impression, it isn't made when you walk through the actual door anymore. It's when you're scrolling past their Instagram feed, or you see their little pin on Google Maps, or maybe you watched a 15-second TikTok about their amazing tacos. Now we're dealing with what you could call the digital first diner, a massive 65% of diners. That's almost 2/3 of everybody looking for food. They're going straight to map services. We're talking Google Maps, Bing Maps. If a restaurant isn't showing up right there on the map, with all its info correct, it's basically invisible to most of its potential customers. You've got rising food and labor costs, you've got these insane commission fees from delivery apps just squeezing their margins, and they're all trying to get noticed in this super crowded digital space. And as if that's not enough, now with TikTok and Reels, they have to be expert video creators too. We're talking about restaurants that don't get their online profiles optimized. They risk losing almost half of their potential new customers. Okay, so that's the problem. It sounds pretty tough, right? What's the solution? Well, this is where something called online presence management, or OPM, comes in. So what is OPM, really? Well, think of it like this. It's the whole process of actively managing how your business looks across the entire internet. The goal isn't just to be online, no way. It's to be more visible, to get people actually engaging with you, and to build trust with your customers before they've even decided to come in. It's not just a quick fix. You get these immediate wins, right? Like you start showing up higher in local searches, you earn more customer trust because you look legit, and your social media gets more engagement. But at the same time, you're building serious long-term value. We're talking about a loyal customer base, a brand that can weather storms, and you get all this data to help you make smarter moves down the line. Okay, so this all sounds great, but how does a restaurant actually do it? Well, it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. The strategy really breaks down into 3 different tiers. You can really think of it as a journey in 3 stages. This is the baseline, just establishing that foundational digital footprint so people can find you. Then, once you've done that, you move to stage 2, grow your audience. This is all about scaling up your reach and getting people to interact. And the final step, the end game, is to dominate your market. This is where you become the go-to digital leader in your neighborhood. Where is all this headed? What does this mean for the future? Let's talk about actually future-proofing a business and what the real-world impact looks like for restaurants that really lean into a solid OPM strategy. Restaurants that are actively managing their online presence can capture up to 40% more local search traffic. And not in 5 years, but within just 1 year. Absolute game changer. You become less dependent on those delivery apps that take a huge cut. You establish yourself as a real authority in your local market. You can use AI-driven insights to run smarter promotions that actually work. All of this leads to sustainable growth that's built on a foundation of genuine customer loyalty. Ignoring your online presence isn't just a missed opportunity anymore. It's a genuine risk. On the flip side, investing in it is how a business secures the 3 things it absolutely needs to survive and thrive: visibility, trust, and growth. If a business's new front door is a screen on a phone, is its digital presence now actually more important than its physical one?